As an English teacher, my students often ask me, how can I learn English more quickly? How can I go a little bit faster? Most teachers are going to tell you that there are no shortcuts for this. But actually, there is a shortcut. Let's take a look. So teaching English for 10 years, I've met a lot of different students. I meet some people who learn English really easily and really quickly. I meet other people who struggle and they learn a little bit more slowly. Now, it's not a bad thing to learn English slowly, but if your goal is to learn English fast, you can learn a lot from the people who learn quickly. Let me tell you a story about two different students. One of these students learned English quickly and easily, and the other one struggled. So our first student, James, for him, learning English is really important. He needs it for immigration or maybe for a job, so he takes it really seriously. He does his homework every day, he's really worried about his test scores, and he's really concerned about making mistakes. Our other student, Michael, he doesn't care that much about English. He's just in Canada, maybe for vacation. He's here to enjoy himself, make friends. He studies and he pays attention in class, but he's not super worried about his test scores. So he's mostly just having fun, and picking up English for him is just a bonus. Can you guess which student, James or Michael, learned English quickly and which one struggled? Now, James, who took English really seriously and was super diligent and did all his homework and was really concerned, often I'll see students like this learning slow, okay? And on the other hand, people like Michael, who don't really care and he's just having fun and he's not even worried about learning English, his learning goes and he learns super fast. Why? Why would that be? Why would the student who's taking it more seriously learn slower, and the student who doesn't really care learn fast? So I want to tell you about something called the law of reversed effort. Now, usually in life, we would expect that when we take something seriously and we put in a lot of effort, we would get a better result. But actually, this isn't always true. Think about sleep. If you're really serious about falling asleep and it's super important because you need to wake up the next morning, often it's harder to fall asleep. It's harder for your body to just trust sleep and let it take over, right? So this is a case where more effort means a worse result. Think about dancing. People who are the best dancers, they don't really care. They just go with the flow, they enjoy the music, they're not worried about trying to dance well. If somebody said to you, you need to dance perfectly or else you're going to lose your job or you're not going to be allowed to go to college, and then they said that they're going to watch while you dance and they're going to take notes and give you a score, you'd probably be a really crappy dancer. Like, do you think that would make you dance well? You'd probably be obsessing about the rhythm and worried about where to put your feet and super self-conscious, right? So here's another example where the result is worse because of higher effort. That's the law of reversed effort. I want to give you one more example. Think about being on a date with someone that you really like. Do you think it's a good idea to take it really seriously and try super hard to impress the other person and try super hard to be funny? What happens if you try to take a date really seriously? It gets kind of awkward. You start to worry about making mistakes. You kind of lose confidence, and you lose the flow of understanding and just listening and having fun with the other person, right? So the whole thing gets kind of negative. These are all examples where putting in more effort means a worse result. So language learning is exactly the same. It's exactly like dancing or playing a sport or going on a date. It's a process that flows much more easily when you are relaxed and when you trust yourself. The point here is that taking it super seriously and worrying about it interferes with your mind's natural ability to learn. Our second student, Michael, he learned fast because he didn't care. He was just enjoying himself, he was having a good time, and whatever English he had and he used along the way, it was just bonus. So his mind was able to just engage and learn the process naturally. So at the start of the video, I promised you a shortcut for making your English practice go faster. Before we talk about that, I want you to think a little bit about why you want a shortcut in the first place. The reason most people want shortcuts is because they're treating their practice like work and they want it to be over faster, right? They're not enjoying themselves. They just want to try to skip ahead to the good part, getting a job or whatever their goal is, right? It's the same reason that people want dating advice, usually. So the real shortcut for English practice is to stop looking for shortcuts. You really have to stop taking your practice so seriously, stop worrying about it, stop trying to get ahead of it and skip it, and just enjoy the process of learning a language. You need to stop treating it like a problem that you need to overcome. Now, I'm not saying that you should never study or practice English or practice grammar or vocabulary. Of course you should, but that stuff can be fun. I'm just really saying to stop taking it so seriously. So I can hear your objections through the screen right now. You're saying, John, this is all well and good, but I need English. It is important for me. I need to take it seriously. I need it for work. I need it to immigrate. I need it to get into college. There's not enough time. I need to go fast. There's not much I can say. If you're unable to relax and just let the language flow through you and change you, you need to take it seriously, you need to worry about it, then you're just going to have to do things the slow way. Now, there are things that you can do to help. There are practices in English that engage you. There are activities you can do that are fun and allow you to forget yourself a little bit, to stop taking yourself seriously and let go and just enjoy the moment. Things like going out with friends, going to a cafe, watching television shows you like, reading books that you really like the stories, getting into arguments, getting a job, volunteering. All this stuff is a way of kind of snapping you out of your thinking and worrying and into the moment and the emotion and the flow of the language. So anything that you can do like that is fantastic. My other videos are going to have lots of ideas for things like this that can help you learn and enjoy your practice. So now you know the secret shortcut to learning quickly. That's all I have for you today. I'll see you soon.